Those who say that Simon Ekpa is doing too much should listen attentively. Egwa baraba, egwa yorayo. There are bigger waves that some of you might be wanting to listen to. Therefore, step by step, a lot is already happening. Actualization is already taking place. The movements to gain freedom is already working. And I must tell you that the zoo is now the last we should think about. The problem is the last we should worry about. Let me say the way I should say it, because victory is already coming to our doorsteps after several efforts made by the Russian president. A very big one that must be calculated. A very big one that must be put in place. And that's where the game must have its head. Now listen very attentively. We are now moving, and Russia is now truly in support of the Biafran actualization. I can tell you there is something that Putin did that made me now know that NATO will go down soon. Those people who have been supporting the evil against Biafrans, they will smell their evil with their nose. I don't want to be a Nigerian. I don't want to be in Nigeria. Nigeria is killing my people. Nigeria is doing this. What have I committed? What is that crime I've committed? Yet those who are terrorists are rehabilitated and put back into the military. A shame of a country. And people are clapping. They are clapping and celebrating Nigeria because their candidate is in power. We must be very calculative. At the end of this whole game, everybody must see the deep secrets that they have refused to share. One at a time, two at a time, three at a time. Everything will be made on its own. And before you know it, we must consider a whole lot. That's where the game is changing. So as we ride for freedom and at the same time push through this freedom gate, we must help ourselves proceed in that very order. When men will look at it and say, this is victory. It is only victory that will bring us to this very doorstep. Nothing less, nothing small. So, as we are firing and making a whole lot to make sure that we see the coming of the Biafran people, let's accept what is given. Because what is given is bigger than what they have. The story of Biafra has just changed. Everything about Biafra restoration, everything about Biafran actualization, everything entirely have just changed. And here's some tools that most of you must know, because you are not paying attention. This man you see on your screen, his name is Putin, the Russian president. He has made a very big decision that will shake the zoo. You know, since in my video I've been calling Putin, and this morning I'll just be calling Putin, and people are wondering, who is even this Putin self? Who is this Russian? What is he even doing? This man has been doing a secret work that will unite Africa. And when he does unite Africa, those European countries who have been holding on to Africa and treating other countries like as if they don't know what they are doing, they don't know who they are, will be thrown aboard. That's the big truth. They will be thrown aboard. So, as we continue to spread this one of the biggest part of it all, everything will be made in its count charge. And by so doing, it will be brought to book. Because where there is too much forces, where there is too much kind of it, by the time Putin is done with these people, they'll be confessing their sins. On the remarkable tragedy they caused on Biafrans. And that is what so many of them don't want. They just want to keep telling lies against the Biafran people, against the Biafran Republic, against everything that has to do with the Biafran nation. But gradually, everything is now making sense. Until we sell it, until we put it in, until we write it on the footprint of what it should be, nobody will respect the living day of Biafra. They'll keep abusing it at will. Now, this very decision that Russia has taken, I'll reveal it till the news is complete. But just know that we're heading somewhere. This very one will make a remarkable truth. A truth that will sail the sea. A truth that will begin to make a whole lot of demandable fortitude. A truth that will change the whole universe as it goes. The milestone has been set.